Good evening, guys. Today we will tackle our lesson number three, importance of corporate communication. So, what is corporate communication? Suppose you are working in an organization. Your boss asks you to suggest some ideas regarding a project. How will you do so? How can you communicate your ideas, thoughts, beliefs to your boss? How do you want it to be? Also, suppose you went to another firm to pitch for your company. How will you communicate there? Is the way of expressing your ideas the same for both situations? Is your way of talking to your friend or your boss the same? Absolutely no. In this section, we're going to make ourselves familiar with a different type of communication. So, corporate communication is the sum of an organization, internal as well as external communication. So, let's go with the external communication. External communication includes the company's messaging to its audience and the world at large. So in era of empowered employees, it is also include employees advocacy, employees sharing thoughts, leadership, content on social media through their personal account. I think you will observe some of this person working in a company or in a government agency who always actually using their social media to update on their company outreach program or what they're doing with the company, like leadership training or employee skills training. So usually we observe some of those employees are using that. So one can easily find importance in external communication. Some of them are clear ideas, thoughts, and statement for a reason of communication. So um, it must it must be two-way communication. So clear, error-free, formal, jargon-free, and easy language. Understanding the needs of the audience, and proper choice of words for communication. So again, I would like to highlight this one, proper choice of words for communication. So again, one of the importance of external communication, it presents a favorable image of an organization. It also provides information about the product or the services of the customer to customers. So it can also advertise the organization, promote an organization, and reduce the risk of mistake. So commonly in the external communication, most of the communication we use or the company use are to clearly to highlight the good image of the company. So those are actually the importance of external communication. So um, to share with you some of the common external communication are, so here are the common external communication. Number one is response to customer. Right now, since company are using the social media, most of the time this is actually an AI, artificial intelligence, where you inquire, automatically there's a response because not all the time people who are available to respond to your query. So in social media, if you chat this social media of this company, automatically there are response. But that's actually computer generated response. Later on, they will view it and then they will respond to it. The purpose of that is for immediate response. Then press conference. So another one is what we call press conference. So there are also print media, feedback, feedbacks, questionnaires, brochure, tender documents, and face-to-face meeting with the organization heads. So those are sample of the external communication. Now let's move to the external communication. External communication is about exchanges with the company. This includes communication from top management, bottom-up communication, as well as communication between similar levels. So um, commonly internal communication is the transmission of information within the organization. So internal communication is a lifeline of a business. It occurs between employer and employee. So it is communication among employees. Internal communication is the sharing of the information, knowledge, ideas, belief between the member of the company. So internal communication can be formal or informal. It depends upon the person to which we are communicating. So we use information or not so formal language with our colleague. So the language used with the communication, the head of the company is formal. So if it is, your big bosses or top management, CEO or CFO or the president of the company, most of the communication will be formal. So effective internal communication. Effective internal communication must have the following. The open and clear reason of communication, understanding the need of the audience, consistent and regular communication, clear jargon-free to the point and brief language. Then two-way communication. So same yapon siya kanina with external, kailangan na siya two-way communication. Then good use of vocabulary. So while the importance of internal communication, one can easily find the importance of internal communication. Some of them are: first, it increases productivity. Productivity. Then easy attain goals. Attainment of goals. Enable fast response. Enable fast decision making. Then helps motivates employee. So we also have the common internal communication. So here are here are the common internal communication. Sorry, my pen is writing. A common internal Excuse me, ali lang. Nag-error akong fan. Anyway, I'll just discuss na lang. So, can rewrite out na lang. So, common internal communication can be a group meeting, company blogs,